Trust took it Supreme T. I just caught some Premium 91, now I'm pushing P. I just caught some Premium 91, now I'm pushing P.
All right, you guys, man, we are back at it again with another episode, man. Tapping in with my guy, man, a local grower here in Arizona. Terp Eyes, man, we're gonna find out everything there is to know. And shit, man, we're just finna lock in for another session, man.
For sure, for sure.
What's good with you, bro? How you doing, man?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
You all right?
Yeah, loving the days, man. Love it.
Bet. How was the seashore the other day, man?
Dude, it was pretty nice. You know, I mean, it wasn't as big as the last ones, but it was definitely good. It's always good to see, you know, people coming out and coming together, you know, and that's always a good thing to spreading the word.
Yeah.
The love. That's always what it's about.
Okay. Did you find anything good, man? Did you cop anything or?
I got a couple seeds, but it was what was that from the genetics? What was that genetics that we saw over there? With I can't even get it.
Nah, yeah, I forgot his name too.
But it was nice. But I'm looking forward to popping those too. You know, so definitely, yeah.
Okay. So for the people who don't know, man, who are you, man? Where are you from? And fucking, how did you even get into cannabis, bro?
All right. So originally, I mean, when I'm in my early 20s, I started working at a nursery selling plants, yeah, for the house, you know, outdoors and stuff, trees, designing yards type stuff. Yeah. So that got me into the plants, and my brother originally got me into that. So from there, and then since, you know, cannabis became legal, that's when I really, you know, jumped in on this, and I had to take a crash course. You know, I've always loved everything about cannabis. I mean anything and everything about it. You know, from younger than I should probably say. So, you know, so I definitely, it was always something in my heart. And as soon as I seen that it was legal and I was able to have certain plants in my house, I was like, wow, I definitely got to jump into this. This is my thing. And this is my calling. So you know, and Terp Eyes is all about pretty much, I want to help other growers, you know, find their green thumb pretty much. You know, I know how hard it was to get started. You got to do a lot of studying, you know what I mean? You got to find out which lights are good, what tents are good. You know, you might be buying something smaller when you shouldn't, you know, so I'm going to cut right through that and make it easier for you guys. That way, you know, any new growers, I can help you, you know, find your setup. I can help you, you know, get through your grow from seed to harvest all the way to drying and curing, you know.
Okay.
Help them through that, make life a little bit easier, because some people just fall out because it is kind of hard, you know, at times, you know, sometimes you don't know what you're doing, they just give up easy. And I can understand that because it is a lot of work, but I want to make that easier, and it can be easier.
Okay. Oh shit, man. When did you even start smoking weed, bro?
So I would say probably my first time was maybe about 13. Yeah, it definitely got me, man. It got me. And from that moment on, I already knew it, like almost as a little kid. I hate to say it, but I knew what I wanted to do. I saw it as, you know, and as a younger kid. So I loved everything about it. And, you know, it's a clean, healthy version of now just a pain reliever. And that's something that I'm chasing after right now, just, you know, for my own pain reasoning. So it helps out a lot, and get away from those chemicals. You know what I mean? No, that's the bad stuff, man. That's where I'm trying to stay away from. So it definitely helps out and makes life easier.
Okay. So as far as growing, man, how long have you been growing, and like where did you get your first pack of seeds, man? Like how did you, like whenever you first got everything started, man, like what was the story behind getting everything started?
Yeah. So originally, my pops kind of encouraged me, you know, me and my pops both do it for medical reasonings. And so as soon as he said, you know, maybe we should think about this, you know, and it was also, I got a push because I seen what was happening in the dispensaries. You know, sometimes certain things are coming up that we shouldn't be inhaling, you know what I mean? They're putting certain chemicals on plants. So that's something I wanted to make sure I'm safe and healthy. So I go strictly organic. And when I went to go pick up my first pack of seeds, man, I was like all over. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, cause I didn't know, I knew what flavors I wanted to go for, but it was like, God, there were so many choices. But I originally went for my first pack was 808 Genetics, and it's blueberry mints. I'm still running it today. And 2 years later, I'm still running that girl. She's beautiful, and she produces nice, you know, so they're smaller nugs, but they're definitely potent. Okay. And when it breaks up to a lot. So that was my first one. And honestly, my first tent was one of the cheaper ones. It was definitely cheaper. And it showed it. Okay, showed it. But I ended up picking up some Vivo Suns after that, and I've been rocking ever since. But so 2 years later, I'm still going. I've done recipe from, starting the seeds to cloning. So I've been definitely going with it. I'm loving it.
So you said, man, for the past 2 years, you've been able to hold on to that cut and you're still running her and she's still putting out and the terps are still there, the potency's still there, like she's still rocking and rolling.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. I've grown a lot of strains through the 2 years. I grow perpetually. I never stop growing. I always have something vegging. I always have something flowering and seeds already started. So that way, when one's done, the next one moves in. So I'm always going. And literally out of all the strains that I've been growing in the last 2 years, this one's stuck out. It stinks out with the potency. It's a nighttime one. Definitely a good hitter.
What else are you running right now?
Right now, I got a Blue Mag. That one's really good. The Blue Mag is from a local grower, Don Yardley. I believe his name is.
Okay, yeah, hey, real quick, man. Hey, shout out the medicinal mechanic, man. Shout out, man. He's been doing his thing here in AZ, man. Shit, big ups to you, bro.
I mean, that Blue Mag had my whole room smelling like a blueberry candy. Yeah, sweet. I mean, it was really, really strong and potent blueberry candy, and it sticks out, and it's almost, you could taste the smell in that. So it's really nice. Dolly, you did good on this. I ain't gonna lie. I got lucky by getting just one plant, and this one plant showed out and it doing its thing. And I'm still running. This is gonna be my third time going into flower with her, and she's really nice, man. I absolutely love it. I actually, this last round, she got to taking up a 4x4 section of my tent. So that's how wide I got to scrog her out and spread her out. So she was a big girl.
Nice.
Biggest plant to date.
Don, man, what's up, bro? Man, we need you on the podcast, bro.
Man, definitely.
And let's talk about the grow scene a little bit, man. How do you feel like the grow scene? Because like I said, man, people like to shit on Arizona, man. Like we're not out here doing our things, man. Like, what is your opinion on the grow scene out here in Arizona?
I mean, people are pretty genuine out here. I mean, we're all just, going after one thing. And so we all help each other out here. I mean, that's what it's all about. I mean, literally, uh, everyone's really nice. You ask for help, they're there. They're helping you. No problem. No questions asked. They're right there just to help out and make your grow better. And everyone's helping out each other. That's what it's all about.
So, do you grow just indoors or you do indoors and outdoors? What do you kind of got going on?
I tried outdoor once. I ain't gonna lie, and it did okay. She got purple. She got really purple. Every leaf got purple, and that was the first purple plant. I don't know if it was just from overexposure in the light when I first threw her out there. But she turned purple, and the flower even got a little purple on it, and that was from Humboldt seeds. That one was Desert Sand, I believe it was called.
Okay.
And it was a good one, man. It was definitely sandy, good for washing, man. Good for washing. Really sandy. Trichomes on there, so it was really nice.
Nice. And shout out Humboldt too, man. I got some chicken and waffles and some jelly donuts. I tried their blueberry cupcake, man. That was actually the backbone to a couple of my strains, man. That blueberry cupcake, just that nice blueberry terps, man. That shit was frosty as fuck. And hey, shout out Humboldt, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so as far as your indoor, man, you said you're doing a perpetual
grow on the indoors. Yeah, I got 3 tents right now that I'm running. Sometimes I'll use a spare room to if I need the extra space. But yeah, I got 3 tents, and right now I got 2 2x4s and then 1 4x8 that I'm running right now. So I picked up that one that's kind of newer for me. So I'm just getting everything dialed in on that one.
your growing style, man. Are you like bottle newts or are you organic?
I mainly stick with organic. I mean, really, I don't want no chemicals touching my stuff. I don't want to take that chance. For my health reasonings, I was having problems even with basic foods, that were kind of throwing me weird episodes. So I was having a problem with, weird chemicals. So I got to stay away from them. I got to stay clean. And ever since then, why not? You know what I mean? This is all in our lungs. We're ingesting this. So let's make sure it's clean and proper. So I stick strictly organic. Even the sprays, everything's organic.
Shit, hey, if you don't mind sharing, there might be a new grower out here that might need some help. What's your soil recipe like as far as soils or like dry amendments, worm cat things? Like how do you?
Yeah. So I stick it really basic, and that's something that I really wanted to cut it down and make it easy. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of good brands out there that has a lot of good, a lot of different products in one run. For just feeding, and so I wanted something really easy and basic. So I stick with Roots Organic, and that one's the Terp Tea, Veg and Bloom. So I mainly stick with that for the feeding. I do Cow Mag. Honestly, as far as brands with Cow Mag, it really doesn't matter. They're all about the same, Cow Mags. So I do use Cow Mag because I use RO water, right? I still go and pick up water from the water store. So I am keeping it pretty clean and organic all around. But yeah, so because our Arizona water ain't the greatest. I mean, I had that tested. It's pretty high and not too pretty. So I definitely stick with RO water, if not distilled water. But yeah, so everything stays organic, proves organic. And as far as soil, I keep it simple also. I mean, I do Happy Frog, and I do that all the way through. I do transplant once through my run. Other than that, it's just feeding the plants, and sometimes I'll do some worm castings and maybe I mean, pretty much that's about it, I guess. The worm castings that I've added, I don't do too much extras. So I keep it simple. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, bop, that's it.
Okay, okay. What about psychedelics, man? Like, have you ever tried growing mushrooms? You know anything about mushrooms? Have you ever?
I've tried mushrooms. I definitely tried mushrooms. It was something that was really nice to me. That I think it's something that opens up your mind, truly makes you think in a different way after all said and done and you came down and everything. Like it truly opens up that mind and just gives you a good thinking. Honestly, it changed my way in a positive way. Kind of a unique experience that was to me. I loved it. I'm glad I experienced it. Actually loaded a whole bowl one time because they were so dried out and so old.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, these were like my parents' age old. I'll throw it in a bowl. Like a small dish. It worked. I'm telling you, someone ran out their house in a green outfit, and she looked like one of those glow sticks that snapped open.
Yo, shit.
It worked, so it was funny. My friends were laughing at me.
Tripping balls, man. If you don't know, man, Terp Eyes, that's your brand. That's what you're introducing into the world. Give me the rundown, bro. Terp Eyes, man.
All right, so Terp Eyes, we are gonna make this easy for you. You know what I mean? So as long as you're ready to grow, if you have attempted growing and you quite didn't make it, and you know you still want to give it another shot, give me a message. I will help you out. I will walk you through step by step and just set up a consultation. We'll get you set up. Make this easy, simple, step by step. You ever have any questions from there on out, you could always get a hold of me. We will get you from seed to harvest really easy without, you know, all the hassle worrying of doing your studying and figuring out what's going on with your plants, how much to water, how much to feed. You know what I mean? So I'm going to help you out with that and make things easier. And then from there, you'll end up learning it yourself and you won't need me. You know what I mean? You'll find your green thumb.
At first, you know, like I didn't really register it
Right.
until you explained to me, man. Like, what's the inspiration or meaning? Yeah.
That is the meaning of Terp Eyes. So pretty much how I came up with it was, you know, all, the crystals on the cannabis, you know, the shiny little diamonds. That's Terp Eyes to me. That's what Terp Eyes. That's what we chase down. That's what we're growing, and that's where the THC is. That's where the flavor is. That's where it's all at, and that's what we're all about. So that's why I named it Terp Eyes, because it's almost like a whole bunch of little eyes looking at you with all those little shiny eyes. Yeah. So that's why I ended up calling it Terp Eyes.
So, say someone wants to get in contact with you, man. Terp Eyes, I'm a new grower, or I've tried growing. Break it down, man. So, like, how would it go? Hey, I reach out to you. Hey, I want to get in the growing, man. How do you go about it, bro?
Yep. We'll set up a consultation. I'll go out to your house. We're gonna talk about pretty much what size or what big of an area you have to work with, and then we'll go ahead and set up the size tent that you need. Or if you really want to do it outdoors, we could figure it out outdoors also. But I'm mainly pretty much, I would like to stick inside, but I'm always open to, you know, doing outdoors. That's not a problem with it. But yeah, definitely. So yeah, you just call me up. We'll set up the sizes, figure out what you're working with, how big you want to go, how small you want to go. And then we'll find out like what soil. I'll set you all up. I'll set you guys up and making this easy. And you know, then you pretty much tell me what strains you're looking for, and I can help you find the strains you're looking for also. So and that way there's no guessing on what brand's good, what's not. I will help you get to that premium product.
What would you recommend, man? Would you recommend them like trying autos? Would you recommend regular seeds, feminized seeds? Like for the new grower, man, that just wants to throw a seed, you know, in the soil and get some bud, man. Like, what would you recommend, bro?
All right, personally, I would say go with a feminized seed. As soon as you start an autoflower, you're on a time limit. It's like starting a stopwatch. You're gonna have a time limit. So no matter what, if it gets sick, you're gonna be on a certain time limit. So you got to catch up. It's gonna take time to get that plant back to the telp So now you're burning time when it could be growing. So it can get a little finicky. So I would say that's a little bit more on your second, third, fourth run. Try throwing that in. Feminized seeds are going to make it an easy run. You know, you're going to get a female. You know that it's going to pop out and you're going to get what you're looking for. You're not going to find a male. So that's going to be the easiest bet.
Let's talk about it, man. Homegrown versus dispensary shit, man. Some people are fucking rocking with dispo shit, man. They don't fuck with homegrown. A lot of other people fuck with homegrown and they ain't rocking with dispo shit, man. I'm gonna ask you, man. Homegrown. Well, I mean, I'm sure it's homegrown, but homegrown or dispo, man.
All right. So that's homegrown by far. I mean, and I can tell you every reason why. When you're homegrown, you're gonna grow it to where it should be at. You're gonna cut it when it should. You're not gonna chop it too early. You are literally doing it the right way, and that's the point of growing it at home. You don't have to worry about what did they do over there. And you know, there is a lot of good companies out there. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good companies out there that are doing their thing. But you know, there's a couple bad apples, and those bad apples can be harmful to humans. So, you know, when you're ingesting it, so that's homegrown is just the cleanest version, and that way you know you're safe about it. It is literally the best version of it, and it will top it out with the taste, the smells, the size of the flower is going to be completely different. When you go into dispensaries, you see small buds all the time. That's literally
The only smalls, man. Yeah.
labeled them,
Yeah.
just small buds. What happened to the big buds? What happened to the buds on top? Because the bigger buds are on top. As you go down lower to the plant, that's when you get smaller buds.
Yeah.
So why are they giving us the buds on the small bottom here? What happened to the big stuff? You know,
Oh shit.
they're using it for the wax. They're pressing on it. So and I get it, but come on, sell us some good stuff. You know what I mean? We're paying for it. Why not? You know, so give us the product we're paying for. But with growing, it's cheaper. You're not going to be spending money constantly. You can have one grow and it can last you 3 months, if not longer. And that's on the short end. I mean, like really on the short end, it can last you a long time. It's like I had one run last me and my dad, and we're avid smokers, about 5 months. Yeah. One run off 4 planks. Months. Yeah. So that's 2 people, 2 adults and heavy smokers. So yeah. So it's a lot cheaper, man.
Definitely.
Can't beat it.
And fucking talking about dispo shit, man. So I mean, you know, obviously it's a business, you know, with the state and the fucking feds and all that shit, man. You're paying all this fucking money for the smalls, man. The fucking bottom of the bottom shit that's been fucking who knows what has been sprayed, when it's been sprayed, man. Late flower, mid flower.
How they're feeding it.
Fuck.
Because
Let's talk about it, man.
things, I mean, certain salt-based nutrients, you know, just isn't as healthy for our lungs. It just isn't. You know, I mean, some things ain't too bad, but it's just a cleaner version. Why wouldn't you want to go organic? Get the terps that you're looking for. When you go salt-based, you're not going to necessarily get that good smell, that softer, you know, good lush looking bud, more waxy, I guess you could say, more, you know. But when you go into the salt base, you tend to get a harder nug, bigger nugs. So you're gonna get more weight. That's great and all, but you know, you tend to lose the smell and taste. That's smidgens. I know there's gonna be some that say, you know, you can test it out back to back and tell me which is which.
Yeah.
But so there's good ones, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying on average, it tends to be that way.
And I believe it was you, man. We were talking the other day, man. Like the way those fucking nugs look, man. Like it looks like they're all shaved down, and it shit just looks weird it looks weird, man.
It's just they're dense. They're completely dense, hard nugs, and that's literally from the salt-based nutrients. It's just hard, compact, making that rock solid, and not necessarily. It is getting bigger, but it's more filling in on the inside and making that just hard. And there's almost nothing to trim around. It's just almost manicured itself from how hard it just grows around it. Breaks up to a lot, and that's great. Not as good terps on it all the time.
Gotcha. Yeah, because a buddy of mine, I had him. Interviewed him a couple episodes back as well. He works inside of I forgot what facility it was, and obviously I'm not gonna say it on here, but he works in one of the facilities here, cultivating. He was telling me all the shit, man, from the bugs and the mites, man, to the spraying all the fucking shit for powdery mildew and spraying shit and late flower. and all the crazy shit that goes on. And again, not in
Every dispensary.
yeah, not in every dispensary, man. Not in
Bad apples. There's a couple bad apples.
and it fucks it up for everybody, man.
Yes, it does. And not only that, it can literally harm someone. Like there's certain chemicals when you put it in, like say you feed the flower or you sprayed it down with something, the chemical. There's certain chemicals that will, when you go to light it and you put a flame to it, that chemical changes. The certain chemicals will change from that chemical into like a cyanide, and you're inhaling it. So it's almost like a poison just going straight into your lungs because there's a chemical reaction once you put that flame to it. But if it was a tomato and you ate it, you'd be fine because you're not putting that flame to it.
Okay.
But it's different when we're putting a flame to it. It changes a chemical reaction there somehow that way. And so that's where it could get really dangerous for us. And it's been on the news. It's happened, and that's what scares me. I don't want to take that chance. I'm don't. And when I could grow it perfectly, fun doing it, man. Have fun doing it. It's what it's about. Growing life, man.
Gotcha. Yeah, and whenever I'm explaining to people that, they obviously, consume cannabis, but they don't know anything past it, like growing or anything, I tell them, obviously, we all have to go to the fucking supermarket to get our food, but it's like, would you rather go to the supermarket, man, where God knows where, the food's coming from, what they're doing to it, all the preservatives and shit that's going into it, or would you rather go to the local rancher or fucking farmer, fucking up north somewhere that's raising the cattle where you can see the fucking cows and, know where your shit's coming from and taste that difference between good, fresh, homegrown fucking food as compared to all this shit pumped full of chemicals and all that bullshit, man.
Right, yeah. It sucks that we got to this point. That's where it's heart-wrenching that we got to that point. Yeah, like why? We're all human. But why are we poisoning ourselves? I don't get it. Why are we harming ourselves? I don't get it. To do that. So like you're saying, man, why not have that fresh food and be healthy, live a healthy life. That's what it's about, right? I don't understand why they're making this stuff dangerous. I don't get it. Because I've personally have a health issue that certain chemicals in certain foods were messing with me. So I was literally having reactions to certain chemicals in foods or preservatives. I don't even know, but it was definitely making my blood sugar go crazy, my heart rate go crazy. It was going up and down. It was like a roller coaster every day, every time I ate. So
Shit's crazy.
literally eat clean organic foods, and that was the only food that was safe and was not causing me to have some type of episode. So what's that say to someone that has a lighter reaction to it? They're feeling the reaction to these chemicals. So yeah, I had to stay away from all that. I just don't see a point to do that. Put the chemicals down, pick up the green, and just fresh organic. That's what it's all about there. I can't advocate for that much, too much, like yes, just why go towards danger? I don't get it. The spray packs, I'm sorry.
Let's not even get into the spray packs.
But like that's kind of the we're the chemically sprayed on top of it, and they're ingesting that. And it's just organic is great, guys. I mean, try it out, compare it. Say it for yourself. You'll see it. You'll definitely see it.
And fucking just talking about the spray packs, man. Man, you guys stop smoking those fucking spray packs, man. Whatever the fuck they're spraying on that shit,
It's not weed, man.
and you're smoking it, man. They're giving you fucking low, not even mids, man, low grade shit that they're spraying with fucking terps, man, selling it as fucking mids or fucking high grade shit, and you guys are just eating that shit up, man.
Some of it's CBD cannabis, and they spray it down with THC. To me, that doesn't make sense. I don't understand that process. Like I don't understand how. Well, I do, but reasoning behind it. But
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. We got fresh green going around us, and it's now where we can. If you're in the states that are legal, you can grow it yourself. There's no need for that spray. There's no need for chemicals. Think about your life, man. Think about your future, not just the day.
Yeah.
Not just for the few hours that you're looking to have a good feeling,
Yeah, because I mean, that shit might not affect you today, but a year later, 2 years later, whenever, shit catches up with you ever so often, man, that shit'll catch up with you, man. And, you wonder why you fucking need a machine to breathe or you fucking
Ain't no
whatever, man.
no return from that either. There ain't no return. Once you go past go, there is no going back. And I wish I didn't do that. I mean, I wish I didn't smoke that specific one because it will end up showing its effects one day.
That shit is crazy, man.
I'm sure. Mark my words on that one.
And fucking, First time, and you know what? It was back in the day, so you know it's probably like I don't want to say fucking like ghetto, but like that shit was ghetto, man. Fucking this lady I used to get weed from, man, this old lady, she was cool as shit. But you know, selling weed, you know, it's a business. Everyone's out to fucking you know make a profit. But it was you know every year, you know that Christmas Reggie would come around, you know, super light green Reggie and everything, and fucking a few times that I had caught from her, man, like during like this fucking couple weeks span, man. Whenever you know I pick up my sack or whatever, and like I would smell it, bro, like it would smell like perfume, bro, and I was like, what the fuck? And then whenever we would break it down and smoke it, whenever we would light that shit, bro, like the way it would combust, bro, it was like sparking and shit, man. Like that shit was weird as fuck, man. Yeah, that shit. I mean, I still smoked it, man. You know, back in the day I was young, you know, but like I remember that shit vividly, bro. Smelling it smelled like perfume.
Spray perfume next to the plant or something, and it just buried into
Or she sprayed it into the bag or something, man. And then whenever we smoked it, bro, it's just the way it would combust and the taste, man. That shit was wild, man.
Oh yeah, I've had some bad stuff. I definitely had fair share where, and I just threw up. I mean, I've had my fair share. Reggie back in the day.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
Spuds, man, I miss that. Cause
yeah, yeah.
Reggie, like just to see that. Wow, man, he's
Yeah.
pretty good with some.
Yeah, that Christmas Reggie, man. Light green, man.
Sometimes it looked straight like dank,
Yeah.
like it was regular, premium
Yeah.
stuff. So
Bro, the strains from back in and the saying is true. They don't make it like they used to, man. The shit from back in the day, they don't it's not like it used to be, man. Do you think that's some I mean, maybe not, you know, obviously the strains back in the day, but the debate, man, LEDs or high pressure sodium, man. Do you have any experience with high pressure?
no, I do not. But I think that could be a trick of what we're missing.
Okay, okay.
Think that might be a difference of because that's what they were using back then.
Yeah.
And there's something's changed along this time of I know breeding changed the way of the plant.
Yeah.
And it changed it where almost like it seems like we can't get it back unless we find a clean seed. So and that's rare to find, and if it is, it gets pricey at times.
So yeah.
Or that rare seed. So it's just I feel like we kind of messed it up ourselves with the breeding and breeding junk to junk. And that's just started creating a mess. And then now we're just mixing the same strains over and over and over. So finding something unique, different is the key here.
Man, where's all that good shit from back in the day, man? Everything's candy now. Everything like where's that good skunky, funky ass, sticky ass fucking where's that dank where you fucking walk down the street and you know like someone's growing right there because you could just smell that shit, man. Like what happened to that shit, man?
That's exactly what I'm saying. You got it right there.
What happened to that shit, man? Fuck, like you bust open a bag and it was just funky, just dang, just fuck.
That I missed that. See. I've been looking for that strain from anyone.
Yeah.
To find that smell, that
Same, yeah.
anyone. I have asked anyone and everyone that I've talked to, and no one quite has that. It's strange. They always have that. You'd be like you're saying the berries or orange or some type of flavor. But I like it, but I'm looking for that dank, like you're saying. One thing I don't have is straight dank.
And it was crazy. So I had heard somewhere about that actually that like back in the day, whenever, all that shit was straight gas fire, just dank, just straight funk, man, that they started breeding that characteristic out of those strains because, they didn't want to get popped or, you might be growing in an apartment with your fucking neighbor next door and, you didn't want that smell fucking just because it's a fucking obvious smell. So they bred that.
To tone it down.
Yeah, man.
No, I think that might be some hit to that. Yeah, that might be true. Definitely need to get that pine back. That piney, he smell. You're finding that. If anyone out there has that, please let them know.
Oh,
Let us know.
Tap in.
If you got that piney, sticky, danky, reeky smell of flower, and it also has that hit to it. That good feeling. So if you got that all around, man, let me know, please.
If you got it, man, reach out to us wherever you're seeing us at.
We can grow it. I'll grow it on camera. I'll do a run with it. I'll definitely run it and show the world, man. Definitely. Because when I first got my green card in 2015, I think it was around the time when it first started coming legal and we were able to get our green cards. The flower, you would go to any dispo and you would smell it outside. I mean, you smell it on the block. Now all of a sudden that's slowly disappeared.
It's crazy, man.
You walk into the dispo, you don't know you're in one.
That's crazy.
Oh, it's weird. Even the ones that have open jars and you're able to pull the buds out of there.
Nothing, man.
It's weird. I don't understand what happened. So
Where can they find you, man? Like, let them know where they could tap in with you, bro.
definitely. So you can find me on Facebook. That'd probably be the easiest way. You could type in STEFAN, and then you should find me through. You'll see my page. You'll have Terp Eyes on there also, so you'll know it's me. Yeah. Find me on Facebook. Give me a message, and I will get you started. We'll set up a consultation, and we will go from there. Set up a time, date, and I will get in, and we'll figure out what type of setup you're looking for and what type of flavors you're going for, how big, how small, and I will make this easy for you. We'll put up a game plan, and I will even set up a game plan for the growing for each little step that we're just going through. I will walk you through everything. And again, if you ever had any questions after that, I'm always here. You can call me and contact me, and I will we'll walk you through step by step, making this easy for you.
Bam, bam, man. Yo, this has been another one. And shit, until next time, you guys. Peace.